Good morning. Tuesday morning. I think it's January 25th or 6th. I don't know. Had a very interesting experience last night, but it's the way it goes. I was recording one of these videos just like I put them up, right? And two doors down from me to the left. Obviously, he can hear what I'm saying, even though it's not a loud voice. And he demanded that I shut up and turn off my recording. And so that is another measurement. And what that means is that he's hearing the information and it doesn't click. It's not information that he wants to hear. He doesn't want to experience what the information means in terms of the truth. That's another programmed unit, okay? Indoctrination through the religious stuff that they push here, okay? And he certainly, because it's easy to read, that he's not a native Indian. He's not an indigenous people of planet Earth, okay? The native tribes and the clans are the children of Mother Earth, okay? Those are your guardians, okay? As I unfortunately and sadly had to tell a woman on a post that you all would be dead by now had it not been for the guardians that hold the fort down here. Did you know that? I would suggest if you want to go up on the YouTube channel, aside from Patty Broussard and Karen Ann Luke McDonald, to go to Chief. He's Turtle Clan. Chief Lyons, Lyons, Oren Lyons, a wisdom keeper. As he will point out, as I try to point out, simple truths, which means if you think you're going to be able to prevail against the power and the energy and all the light and love that Mother Earth has for everything that she does here on our planet, you are sadly mistaken. Well, she took the gloves off, okay? And it's pretty obvious why she did, okay? She wasn't going to rewind the clock a second time because this is called Rev 2. So this is the one that did it. That's obvious to us Indians. It's known as the Fifth World, okay? If you know what the back-tune harmonics are, you follow the evolution, if you will, the evolution of consciousness to ascend to higher realms, then you begin to understand how that works with electrical density. So I mentioned on another YouTube channel called Indoctrination, and they do a really good job at trying to put pieces of the puzzle together, particularly with this guy who was a director, his name was Snedeker, on realizing that everything is theater. Okay? Well, they had an energy system in place, if you will, using a computer-generated network of psychotronic generators, which essentially means they program people, which is their unconscious memory, don't even realize that what it is they're experiencing is actually being controlled by something that's sending information that you therefore record, and thus you experience and don't even know how it works, not even aware of it. That was one of those units last night, see? And that's called inverted, see? So if you tell them the truth, which is going forward, okay, in a higher speed wave, they want to shut that off, okay? Which tells you they prefer to stay in their vibration, their resonance, which is obviously far lower than ours because, as I mentioned to a girl on another thread, how are we ever going to be able to guard this planet on your behalf when you come in here if we can't keep our batteries lit like an 8-day clock? So, as I mentioned many times before, I get a recharge, okay, just by going out of nature to be with her because I'm connected to her motherboard, okay, a bigger intelligence network through my neurotransmitters, okay? So that's why as a child I knew they don't get the heart. That's the most powerful electromagnetic generator, okay? That's how you fight these wars. Okay, you have to be more powerful in spirit than they are, and we are. But children did not learn how light works to become a lighthouse in order to fight these wars against demons, vampires, those that seek to consume you, pull souls out of your body, use you as food. And as horrible as that sounds, it's the truth. So somebody has to hold the fort down as the guardians. That's why when the Roman Empire, same folks, one faction of them, okay, were committing pillage and plunder all over the planet. everybody, I would think by now, knows who the Roman Empire was. Well, who was it that defeated them and sacked Rome? Okay, the tribes came together, said that's as far as you go. Okay, because the tribes have a peace treaty in effect. Okay, Noah's Ark, that's not a boat, that's a treaty. Okay, so you begin to realize when I'm in a place like this where they're pushing the indoctrination, how much, if you will, lack of light, which is lack of knowledge, which is lack of what they're aware of who we even are. Who are these Indians? Okay? The Indians, the chiefs, and the clan mothers are the wisdom keepers of Sophia and Mother Earth. That's who we connect with. We have a deeply spiritual communication relationship with her because we are in her equipment. She gave us these, to use these, to be the peacekeepers, the teachers, and the healers down here. Okay? So as a result of that, you can imagine what it's like for an Indian to be in a place like this where there aren't any other Indians. It's okay. It's like the last Mohican. So I'm done. I'm done in this place. It's I tried to, how do I put it, provide information which allows people to learn how to heal themselves and realize that there are beings that are here who love them, care about them, and are looking out for their best interest because, as I said to another woman earlier, y'all would be dead by now if it wasn't for Mama Earth. The guardians that are here, and other ET races throughout other star systems that are what light is, what we are. We defend and we protect with love what we create, thus experience and share with the rest of the light and the cosmos. Right? Yeah. That's because we love our children. So when our children learn what love is and they learn wisdom and how timelines work, how to maintain the peace, how to live in harmony, how to live in balance with nature and everything that is in nature that is living that we consider sacred. We consider you all sacred. Because when we protect you, we are protecting ourselves. Because when we experience what they do to you, we experience that in us, and that's not who we are. So in order to restore us, we restore you, so that we are in waveform, harmonic, harmony, balance, so that we can thrive together. That's what we teach, is how we thrive. So with that, I bid you all a good day. We're headed in the right direction, and restoration is already taking place. The light already won this. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves.